And joining us now with more on the elections is legal advisor to the Israeli Movement for Governability and Democracy, or Meshilut, attorney Simcha Rothman. Simcha, thank you very much for joining us again today.
Hi.
All right, so first of all, happy elections, or happy end of elections, I guess.
Yeah.
So what we saw at the elections last night and today shows us that despite all of the allegations, despite all of the indictments pending a hearing, despite all the mudslinging, people still came out and they chose the Likud. Why do you think that is? That people maybe don't believe in all the accusations, or that they don't care, or that it just wasn't that important to them?
I think it's all three of them, but the main issue is the trust that the justice system in Israel, any justice system, in any other place in the world also, has only the public trust to build on. And the fact that the justice system in Israel lack this asset, people in Israel do not believe in the justice system, do not believe in the prosecution. We had this.
But who appointed the prosecution? I mean,
they are no, they're self-appointed. That's one of the problems.
No, but Attorney General Mandelblit, for example.
Attorney General Mandelblit, but he's the figurehead. The big system. He
has final say over the indictment.
He has, and we're going to wait to see what he says.
Of course.
But he has final say. But he also knows that if he will not indict for some reason, the Supreme Court can bend his arm. So he doesn't even really have the final say. In Israel, for some strange reason, the Supreme Court can tell the Attorney General who to indict. So it's not as simple as you would think. But the fact is that the prosecution in Israel lost the public confidence, lost the trust of the people. And when it happens, you can see that big numbers of people go to the polls and say it's a vote of disconfidence. We don't believe in what you have to say about our elected officials. It happened in the past with mayors. Now it happened with prime minister. And the fact is that people see whatever allegation this system brings on our elected officials and say, we don't know anything about what you're saying.
All right, well, continuing into the new term then, assuming that Netanyahu will be responsible for forming a new coalition, which is highly likely at this point, you know, he's still under those pending indictments and charges. So as that continues forward, now we already know from his own promises and the support of his base that he's not going to step down unless he's convicted. But then how might that throw maybe a wrench into the new coalition?
I believe that people that go into this new coalition knows exactly what they're getting into. And anyone who will join now won't say in a few months, oh, if you are indicted, we are out. They know what they're going into. They're going into a coalition with the prime minister under suspicion, who made his decision to fight for his good name. And he will do it. And the coalition, I believe, and the fact that 37, 35, 36, the numbers are not final, we don't know yet, sure. 35 of votes in the Knesset, seats in the Knesset you can write them as safe votes for Netanyahu, says that even if he will be indicted at the end, it will take years and years until he will be convicted, and conviction will be final, if at all.
Sure. So it could be a long time before we get an answer.
Next election can be in 4.5 years.
All right. Well, Simcha Rothman, thank you so much for coming in and sharing with us.